expansion of industrial factory worldwide. A few centuries ago, the industrial factory of leading country keep increasing vigorously. Global economy affects so much as well as humanity and global environment. This is because of the human itself that are desperately to live in the life. Due to the expansion of factory, it will cause a lot of bad impacts and problems, not only to human but also to environment, such as climate changes. The survival of polar bears and penguins in icy regions are in danger, as they cannot survive anywhere else. Many places that were warmer are now getting colder, and many colder regions are getting much colder or even warmer. Secondly, it will affect the quality of air, soil and water. Totally bad. Water pollution is one of the growing industry effect. As we can observe, most industries require large amount of water for their work. As a result, many of our water sources have high amount of industrial waste in them, which seriously impacts the health of our ecosystem. On the other hand, air pollution has led to steep increase in various illness, and it continues to affect us on a daily basis. With so many small, mid and large scale industries coming up. Act Law. Number 1. Environmental Quality Act 1974. This act was gazetted on 14 March 1974. It is about an act relating to the prevention, abatement, control of pollution and enhancement of the environment, and for the purpose connected therewith. Secondly, the law involved is Laws of Malaysia Act 575, Anti-Corruption Act 1997. This act may be cited as the Anti-Corruption Act 1997. And thirdly is Laws of Malaysia Act 385, Land Conservation Act 1960. An act relating to the conservation of hill and protection of soil from erosion and the inroad of sleet, which is May 5 May 1960. Swiss cheese model. Climate changes. Over expansion of factories will cause a burning of fossil fuels. Then it will release a lot of carbon dioxide gas that can cause greenhouse effect. Social problem. Socio-economy improve. Standard of living in the industrial countries grew higher. Civilian will move to the cities. For example, many farmers move to cities to get job in factories, and this will cause social problem. Pollution. Use of outdated technologies. Most industries still rely on old technologies to produce products that generate large amount of waste, and this will cause inefficient waste disposal. Water pollution and soil pollution are often caused directly due to inefficiently in disposal of waste. How ethics and integrity deal with it? Ethics is an external system of rules and laws. Usually, there are rewards when we follow the rules and punishment when we break them. A professional board of committee often monitors compliance. Integrity. It is an internal system of principles which guide our behavior. Integrity is a choice rather than an obligation, guided by a set of core principles that empowers them to behave consistently to high standards. For instance, these are the examples of the ethics and integrity: compassion, respect, generosity, honesty, loyalty, kindness, and also trust. Project management. A good project management can lessen the impacts and slowly prevent from happening again. Basic management also need to be considered. Planning helps to decide a course of action which help to achieve the predetermined objective of the organization feature. Staffing is the process of filling position of or post in the organization with adequate and qualified personnel. The main purpose of staffing is to hire the right people for the right jobs to achieve the objective of the organization. This is the example of flowchart for financial management. This can be financial, customer satisfaction, production or employee performance. Problem-based approaching learning. The error or disaster is a cause of act of God or natural phenomena. This is also caused from negligence of man, poor engineering judgment and also poor construction or workmanship.
For sure, this pollution is because of industrial overexpansion. Why am I say so? This is because some of the factories were built nearby the beaches environment, for example. So the workers or the people who works to the factories taking a simple plan by channeling the waste of their processes of the product to the seawater, and the seawater become polluted and it gives a negative effect to the beauty of the sea. The most phenomena that concern me is about the deforestation that has been very always been carried out. We still need to do this cutting of trees in order to make papers, in order to fulfill the needs of the human for their houses and buildings. So why am I still so? Why am I still saying that this concerns me? Because deforestation, after they cut the trees, they will burn the trees and it will causes the haze. And as we all already know that this year only the haze condition is very bad and it affects the health of the public. What can I say to the responsible departments that please aware of the reports that have been made by the public. Please take quick actions. Do not procrastinate and neglect those reports because they don't make reports just fine, but they make reports because the industrial activity affects their life. And for the government, please do not think of the profit. Please think about us as the citizens so that all of us can live in a happy and healthy environment.
Overexpansion industrial creates new job opportunities, especially for those who just graduate. But somehow, it also gives a bad effect for environment over expansion industrial that cause pollution such as air pollution.
That's all for our presentation. Thank you.